Before we begin, I'm gonna throw up a content warning. If you don't like it when, say, Bronies React gets a bit vulgar or raunchy, then there's some things here you definitely will not enjoy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Blank Check here, and today, finally, enough of you have asked me, we are finally getting around to DWK. If you don't know, DWK makes totally legit recaps. It's a series that riffs on MLP episodes in a format that's sort of a hybrid between review and a pseudo-abridged series. It's actually a lot like the style I was going for with my review series before college consumed my life, except a bit more mature. Today will be part 1 of his Equestria Girls recap, and I will be doing part 2. I'm splitting them up because A, they're long, B, to encourage you guys to check out the other one if you haven't seen it, and C, to see the retention, the actual interest level in these videos. But yeah, I've seen some recaps, and I have an affinity for them. I enjoy his material. And it's because I know what these are that I've taken so long to do this reaction, because I've been trying to determine how to approach this in 2 different ways. One is input. These videos are dense. They're built on an unending string of dialogue. There's little breathing room, and that poses a problem for my reaction style. And the other is tone. This is different than anything else I've covered. When someone on Bronies React says something racy, it's relatively shocking. The kid on the playground said a bad word and now everyone's laughing. These videos are much more casual about it. The half-drunk guys at the bar are holding a regular conversation. DWK was born in the depths of the internet, and he's grown so large that his head has broken through the surface, but his feet are still firmly planted down there. The entry point for a totally legit recap is different than most. Things that are shocking elsewhere are normal here, so I have to apply less of a filter. And by virtue of that, you might get less of a performance from me. You might get something that's closer to the person behind the channel than you usually see. But I have yet to record these, so I don't know. Let's find out what happens.
Okay, so Twilight and the gals have just arrived in the
Good start.
Empire to
Classy.
attend their inaugural princess toga party. And Rarity's
Oh
like,
yeah, there were ponies in this one.
Jesus Christ, dude, chill
Back
out.
when
Rarity's
EQG
like,
had
sorry, bro.
horses.
I thought season 3 was the end, and I'm still having panic attacks.
That-
Wish I started
yeah, that
taking
end of season
Xanax
3.
again, and I'm pretty sure
That could have been
Pinky drank
final.
4 bottles of wine on the ride over here. When I drink, I can feel joy again, but I need more every time. And Twilight's like,
Pinky,
don't
you gotta
worry, guys, we're back, and we're gonna
get
have
over
a
that.
grand old time together, all 6
Is
of
there
us, just
an
like
equestrian
normal. I may be an
Alcoholics
alcoholic now,
Anonymous?
but that doesn't mean I'm better or more important than any of you. Nobody said anything about that. So 8 hours and Jaeger bombs later.
was like,
Twilight's
I'm not-
having her
it's not that
nightcap,
I'm
and she's like, Spike, I feel
prettier than
old.
you
And Spike's
guys.
like, man, shut the fuck up. Thanks, Spike. Good talk. Sorry, dude, but I mean, why
It's not
would
that
you feel
I'm
old? You're young, you're
smarter,
powerful, everyone loves you, and you're
more
probably
powerful.
immoral. When people like you feel insecure, it's like you're just spitting on the rest of us. Yeah, man, but I didn't ask for any of this, you know? A few months ago, I was
boo-hoo.
just that girl who lives in the
I've got my
library, and
flappy
maybe
things
doesn't
on my
trim certain
sides.
things as frequently as most people do. I
Woe
have
is
to do,
me.
like, princess shit, and I have to shower, like, every day. I mean, all I did was fix
the
my own
horror.
fuck up, and suddenly everybody thinks I'm a goddamn genius. I was a borderline misanthrope
Hey.
before we moved to Ponyville, and now I'm
Yeah,
literally the
it's
princess
hard.
of worrying about other people's feelings.
It's hard to
I don't
fix your
know if I
mistakes,
wanna
Twilight.
do this shit. Well, Twilight, you just have to deal with it, because it's not like you can go back to being a teenager or something.
Cue the 90s sitcom theme song.
Little girls, they make me feel so good. I love
Wait, what?
little girls, they make me feel so bad.
What is this? What is this song?
Around they make me feel like I'm the only.
Everyone watching this is now on a list.
Me feel so good.
So, everyone's asleep and... Oh, God.
I feel bad.
Got really dark all of a sudden. A spooky hooded pony has invaded the castle, and judging by this expression, is
Not a
about to
zebra
do the
this
same
time.
to Twilight. Fortunately, this is just a robbery.
Oh, God, it's gotta
not even a successful one because
pick which
she trips
hole.
over
Huh.
the plot. Twilight, hey Twilight, why are you just chasing her? You're an alicorn. Twilight, seriously.
Hey, it's hard to think when you just wake up.
Twilight's sleeping pills are really strong because the only plan
Yeah, and they
she can come
nullify
up with to stop
magic.
the thief is to run after her while screaming and then try to bite her. Surprisingly, it doesn't work.
Hey,
and the
you know,
mysterious pony escapes
I mean,
through the Toys R Us display.
I can accept that.
So the big white bitch is like, oh yeah,
Little nip on the bun.
Shimmer. Man, that takes me back. So like, she kind of
Yeah, back in my party days. What?
And she kind of went over to the
Cadence
dark
has cerebral
side,
palsy.
and she kinda
Oh my
bailed
God.
on me, and I was kind of like, hey, it's probably just a phase.
Is that what
And I
horse
started
cerebral
doing
palsy
other
does?
stuff,
It makes
and I
you
forgot about it. You keep saying kind of.
teleport in and out?
Make it sound like this isn't my fault. Look, whatever. What's this
God.
place she ran off
And
to?
and
so
multiply.
I'm like, it's a messed up place, Twilight. Even we don't fuck with it. A place full of gangly, twiggy creatures with huge, vacant eyes. A place where the magic
Oh God, it sounds
has no
horrible.
domain and only money matters. We call it the girls' toy aisle. This
Oh, God.
knockoff crown she
No.
replaced yours with as a product
Anything
of
but that.
soulless world. And Candy Soldiers and Homes, you gotta go through the portal and get your crown. I mean, if the elements
I feel
of harmony don't
dirty.
work, we might as well just bend over and spread them. And Twigs is like, no problem, dude.
God,
I got
all
my
right,
best
all right.
friends, and together we can do anything. Nah, man,
Yeah,
go.
together.
Because there's like this balance or something, and if you go
Because-
like get unbalanced.
Look, don't
so,
question
you know,
the writers, all right?
It's balance.
They have Celestia in their pocket.
Okay. Eat my ass, you cum-colored Christmas ornament. Hey, bottom line is you can't go because I said so.
Okay.
Sit down and shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I realized something about Celestia over the years, and going back
Wow.
and watching this movie really clinched it for me.
That-
When I first saw Big and Tall over here, I took her for this sort
That
of
is an
mythical
insult.
creature, a phenomenally powerful god empress whose long life and great deeds were the stuff of legends. But she's not.
Yeah, she is-
Isn't that omniscient divine ruler we all thought she was.
Celestia,
back in
don't
the old
watch
days,
me.
Nor is she a political
No, I don't want that.
figure who was put in her position by any kind of democratic process. Celestia is Equestria's mom. She's been around the longest, she knows
Yeah.
the most, and even if she seems full of shit sometimes, you should probably just listen to her. And Luna's
Yeah,
like,
she knows what she's
by the
doing.
Dubs, you've got 72
And if she
hours
doesn't,
before the thing
then-
closes for the next 30 plot years. So,
That's what moms do.
So with
They embarrass
skill,
you.
determination, and absolutely no help, Princess Twilight, Twiggly Wiggly Sparkle ventures forth. into
Twiggly
an unknown
Wiggly?
dimension. And Spice like,
Aw.
Police coming straight from the underground.
and Twice, oh god
No,
damn it,
I wanna be
Spice,
one
Celestia
too.
said I was the only person who could go. And he's like, don't worry about it, man. I obviously don't count as a person. Oh god, dude.
Yep,
what the
that's
hell is this
valid
shit?
reaising
What
right
do I
there.
look like? Well, you look
He
like
wants to
a
be in the
vehicle for selling
toy aisle
knockoff
too.
Monster High dolls that have less clothing, less detail, and fewer points of articulation. Wait, what? I mean, those dolls could have been.
Oh, I
great,
didn't know
but
I was
no,
in-
They had to make them all cheap, and they weren't even worth.
I was in one of those toy review videos.
What are you talking about? At least they saved the whole thing with the minis, but goddamn, I really wanted those dolls to be. God damn it, Spike, am I still hot or not? My bad, my bad. You look alright.
Eh.
0.5 out of 10, I'd smash it. Your doll's not gonna look good though. I'm sorry.
I accept
But
that.
That's cool
All right.
because we've got a better cartoon.
The doll's
Although
more like
that
a 5 out of
Monster High
10.
web series is pretty fucking sweet. You should check it out. Right. So, Twilight
the hell's
flips off
happening?
Princess Celestia and then uses her new body to pull off some sick ass avant-garde dance moves that I refer to as the Twiggly Wiggle. Wiggle you
Yeah.
If you're secretly a horse, gonna bring the sun.
Wait.
I'ma rock this hoo-ha force. Spread your hands out wild like you was dropping confetti.
Oh my God.
Limbs flop around like they was made of spaghetti. Scream flail.
He made this song, didn't he?
It's a party son. Trips to the stumble like your ass got Parkinson's.
That is some dedication.
All you gotta do to learn to wiggle with the twinkle, turn your body to a noodle. Do the twinkle wiggle.
That's he did a good job too. Wow.
Do the twinkle wiggle.
You know, you assholes
I'm impressed
don't give
here.
Twilight enough credit. Who the hell
Oh,
else
God.
do you know
I
could
can't.
jump into an
I can't.
alternate dimension, end up in a new body, and just figure
Guy,
out how to walk in like
I caught
5
one word
minutes?
there.
Yeah, well, Spike did it too, but as this movie is already illustrated, he doesn't count. Look, my point is that I couldn't.
Look,
fucking
we've
do
known
this.
that
If
for
I
some
was in
time.
Twilight situation, I would have a massive anxiety attack, crawl my way to the nearest bar, realize I was a teenager and couldn't buy alcohol, and then jump off a bridge.
Oh, God,
Ooh,
no.
Jump in jail.
That one has a
baby.
pretty
What
high
do we have here?
suicide
Good
rate,
morning.
too.
Fiery hair, that smug expression.
that's the
and
one.
Confident strut, leather jacket, leather boots, nice rack, excellent sense of color coordination.
God, all right.
Hold on to your husbandos, ladies, because Sunset Shimmer
Implying
means
ladies.
business, and she knows what she wants. Look at
No ladies here.
she does. So, Twi talks to this random girl that Shimmy was fucking with, and she's like, yo, man, who's
Yeah,
that? And the other
this
girl's
random-
like, oh, that's Sunset Shimmer. She's, cunt. You know, the more I look
Well,
at this
then.
chick, the more I feel like I've
I was expecting something a little different.
oh my god, her name is Fluttershy?
Straight out of The
I think that
Simpsons
maybe
here.
Fluttershy snuck through the portal to help Twilight, but this
This
girl
yellow
doesn't even
character.
know her at all. It's weird, man. Then Human Buttershush tells Twiggy that the school principal has
Buttershush.
a crown and a... Wait, no, what? Guys, check it out. This
I like how
lady looks just
Tree
like
Hugger is
Celeste.
his
You see
spirit
this,
animal.
like little thingy going on with their hair that looks like it's a crown. This is like some Twilight
Oh my
Zone
God.
shit right here. It's like freaking me out.
Is that-
dude. Anyway,
is that what
Human
that's for?
Celestia uses her very full lips to tell Twilight that
That's
the only
symbolism
way she can
I
have the
did
crown
not
is if she wins
realize.
the doll section award at prom. And so Twilight's like, well, I've got no choice but to do this. It's the only way. And Spike's all, bruh, let's just find the crown, take it, and then bounce. Boom. Done so.
Spike, I'm in my pose. Shut up.
The thing's yours. And Twilight's like, Spike, don't mess with the girl's plot unless you buy her dinner first. Now shut up. We're doing it my way. Man, you really
He has a
do
way
take
with
after
words.
Celestia. So Twiggers has to sign up for the boxing match or the mud wrestling contest or however it is you compete for prom queen. I don't know.
If this was a mud wrestling contest, this would be a better film.
Attention. Anyway, she goes to meet the head of the itty bitty titty committee, and AJ's
Oh,
here
God.
too. Wait a second. I know what's going on. Okay, hold on. Just bear with me here. I know. This is
Just
gonna
listen to
sound
me.
bad.
I got
This
this.
alternate dimension has human versions of all the characters from the
Quote
show.
unquote. I mean, you showed Rarity there. I don't know if you can actually.
Then Shimmy corners Twi in a dark
Apply
empty
that
hallway.
label.
Once again, I was a bit concerned until I remembered that this is a movie for little girls. This is not.
God,
the
this
face
is not
of
a video
someone
for little
thinking
girls.
G-rated
I know
thoughts.
that.
School Sunset was one twisted chick. Like, let's just sit down here and logic this
She's
out.
one twisted sister.
Twilight Sparkle
Why
and her
won't this
friends in
keyboard
Equestria
work?
Are adults. I don't think anyone's gonna argue with me on that. These are not
Yeah.
teenagers living with their parents. They have lives, careers, and fucking government obligations.
Yeah,
At the
this
beginning of
is
the series, I'm gonna guess
3
that
seasons
Twilight was
in.
fresh out of college or some equivalent thereof. The point is, she's relatively mature, a
Right.
young adult.
And
Now,
Sunset's
Sunset
older.
was Celestia's former protege, so it's safe to assume that she's at least the same age as Twilight. But moreover, she's very likely older. What I'm saying is
Right,
that
yeah.
Sunset is a full-grown adult, probably somewhere between 25 and 30, relishing the
All right, that
of a
works.
sadistic, domineering high school bully. What happened?
That's,
to you, son?
all right.
What kind of life produces a person like this? How damaged? Do you
That's always
have to
been
be
one of the
to go
weirdest
around
things
being
about
a
the
bunch of
series.
Dumb, awkward teenagers and enjoy it so much?
EQG.
Maybe I've seen this movie a few too many times and I'm overthinking it, but still, it just makes you wonder.
You can
This
never
girl's life,
overthink
lipstick bitch, and goes on this whole
Equestria
spiel about how
girls.
she's gonna win the crown on prom
Good sir.
night, turn the school into a personal harem, and then destroy Equestria. And Spike's like, dude,
Hey,
you just steal it from
that
the
would also been a
principal's
better
office.
movie.
She went into another dimension and snuck into a heavily guarded castle to get it the first time. And Sonny's like, wow, I know I was being bitchy, but that's just uncalled for. And Twilight's like, man, I'm sorry.
But all
he
these
does this. But other than that, get fucked.
reasonably
So Twilight and
adult
Spike go to the
characters
library, and she's like, all right, Spike,
going
all
over
I
to high
need do
school.
is find a book on how to become popular.
I say
in
all,
high
but
school.
it was just Twilight and Sunset.
Hours later.
I don't get it, Spike. I couldn't find a single textbook or published study. You'd think there'd be tons of material on high school social structure. It's obviously really important. All right, bro.
Hey,
I'm
just
gonna try this one more time just in case.
Go-
you've
go
been
watch,
having strokes all day or something.
Edge of
Steal
17.
The fucking crown, dude.
You'll
it's
learn a
not
lot.
just about that. These chicks need my help. Oh, okay.
Oh, the-
now you suddenly have a reason for not doing it, man. These bitches
Save
are just
me.
developed versions of your real friends back home. Well, yeah, they're teenagers, dude. Of course they're less developed. No, I meant more annoying versions. Look, Sunset's a complete fucking psycho,
right.
and if she manages to kick your shit in and get that crown, this world
No
gets
comment.
wasted, and so does ours. How can you risk all of that just to make some stupid teenagers stop fighting? Because friendship's my thing, okay? If I don't stick with that, then I'm
Don't
just another
ruin my
superfluous
thing.
alicorn, and I'd rather destroy this world, Equestria, and the entire
Cadence.
fucking multiverse than be a shorter, less hot version of Cadence who doesn't even get
Yeah.
to ride my brother's dick. Okay?
Oh my
I'll take
god.
advantage of being a dog and finally lick my
All
own
right.
balls, then I'm going to sleep.
We went
Twilight,
there.
That's gross, not to mention completely unsanitary. Someone's licking my balls tonight, Twilight. If you don't want to do it yourself, get off my back.
Oh my god, I like these. That's the end of this one. Alright. Seriously, I promise. Oh boy. What am I doing? What have I gotten myself into here? Why did so many of you ask for this? Outro. Alright, that was Totally Legit Recaps Equestria Girls Part 1. And it was pretty much what I expected, which is a good thing. It was funny. It had some decent insight into Sunset's character. Twiggly Wiggly was a very impressive song. Kudos to DWK there. And I learned a new nickname for Celestia that I may never forget. Also, I'm oblivious because I don't think I ever noticed that little crown in her hair. I think all my attention went to her massive legs. Part 2 is even longer, clocking in at 15 minutes, so that's gonna be a ride. Thank you to DWK for making these very interesting videos. Keep it up, man. And thank you all for watching. Until next time, remember, I come fully articulated.